Hi everyone! In the last lesson we figured out how to test your idea for viability. And in this lesson we will check whether you really want to pursue this idea or whether you should start something else. To do this we will analyze the market and competitors. Why do market analysis? Market analysis allows you to understand what growth potential your work has. Of course, this is primarily important for those who make a commercial product and plan to attract investment. But for those who do rigorous scientific project, market assessment of those areas where your product will be used is important, for example, to attract research grants. Actually, how to do a market assessment? If you are alone in the team, then it all comes down to finding assessment of the market that has already been made. If you just Google the formula market plus field of your product plus geography, in most cases you will get a ready-made answer in the top line of Google, and you will not even need to open the site. But by the way, you will still need to open the site, at least to copy the link to the source. This is really important because if you cite someone's data without links, this is called plagiarism. In addition, having links in the presentation, you can always answer where you got these numbers from. Sometimes you may not find ready-made answers, in which case turn on your wit and use related data. There can be not ready-made formulas and algorithms there, so I'll just give an example of how it worked. When I couldn't find the size of market for additional education of school children in one of the country, I was able to find average cost of additional education for children per month for the average family. And then I just had to Google the census data and find how many families with children are in the country. Multiplying these values and multiplying by 12 months, I got the turnover of funds for the year for the market of additional school education. Also, on the topic of market assessment, there is a thumb-sum-sum system that is very useful for startups, but so far you don't have the first sales and metrics. Any your attempts to use this system will be a point to the sky. If you are interested, read at your leisure but not spend too much time on it. A more realistic estimate of size of the market will result from your marketing strategy and financial model. As for competitors, it was remembering that you have direct and indirect competitors. As for direct ones, it was starting with pretending to be your client and starting to Google everything related to your project. It can be both requires related to the solution and requires related to the problem of your clients. For example, to find competitors for a course creation and review platform, I can Google the following platform for creating courses. There I will directly get to the sites of competing services. Online courses in mathematics, they can get to the website of online schools, try to sign up or even buy one lesson and see what platform they made their course on. How to create your course. There I can again get to the sites of my competitors or to articles from their blogs and instructions. This way you will collect a list of direct competitors and alternative solutions. Collect this solution in a table where the columns are the solution including yours, and the rows are the names of the main function in the services. At the intersection, note what feature you and your competitors have. So you will understand what makes you different and what to develop in the first place. To find your indirect competitor, you need to see how your customers are now solving the problem. For example, with my SubSchool platform, I know that teachers now conduct online lessons in Zoom or Google Meet, and students use the services of tutors, and most of them are normal. In the last lesson we deal with how to conduct an interview, and one of the important questions for this interview is the question of how your potential client is currently solving problem. Often you will receive a response that will already contain your direct or direct competitor. If they tell you that they are not trying to solve the problem in any way and have not even looked for solution, but simply live with the problem, this means that there's simply no problem. If a person is not ready to spend 5 minutes of time to make a request to Google, this means that he will not be ready to spend money on your solution, and you need to return to the third lesson and find another problem. Thank you for watching. Write clarifying questions and ideas for a new lesson in the comments. In the next lesson we will understand what an MVP is and how it differs from prototype. You can find useful links in the description of the video, and if you don't watch the video immediately after release, then most likely a link to the next lesson has already appeared in the corner. Bye everyone!